Murder firefight. Murder firefight. Murder firefight. Murder firefight. Murder firefight. And then I'm like, wait a second, why is there no one else in here? Why is there no one else in here? And then I'm like, wait a second, why is there no one else in here? Why is there no one else in here? And then I'm like, wait a second, why is there no one else in here? What's up, Buttercup? What's up, Buttercup? Where's everyone else? Where's everyone else? I saw I was late. I'm like, well, shit, I'm late. I didn't know because I was reading comics. I'm like, dang, I hope they didn't wait long. And then I look at the freaking voice chat, and there's no one there. I'm like, why is it only her? I saw 4 yeses. There should be more people. This is at 5, right? I saw 4 yeses. They didn't change the time on me, did they? What kind of voodoo magic is this? They didn't change the time on me, did they?
Sorry.
Hey!
I was in the middle of program, so I wasn't paying attention.
Gotta catch him all. Well, I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, I just got to put my jump drive in the computer so I can look at my paperwork. Pretty okay.
That's good. Good. Glad to hear everyone's doing alright. I am currently cooking chicken and it refuses to cook. Had it in an oven.
Crock-pot, man.
Had it in an oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. Somehow still frozen.
If it's frozen, yeah, it's going to be like that.
So I'm putting it in for a total of another 40 minutes and hoping it cooks, because some of it has a gloriously delicious crispy skin. Ooh.
If it's already got a crispy skin and it's already kind of frozen, wrap it up a bit.
Yeah. Here's hoping. But yeah, so let's see. I think I have everything, quote unquote. See, you guys got that. Y'all have this. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. I think I am prepared, but we will all find out the hard way if I am or not. Let me hop open the journal. Glad I went ahead and did this already. Let's see.
On game.
Yeah. All right. So, see, not that. Come on, WMP, give me my music. There's one. Kick. You're really add that soundbite to the soundboard.
What?
See, can I add more to the soundboard?
What soundboard do you use? Because I've been thinking of getting one.
Oh, the one that's built into Discord.
Retro slide real smooth.
Huh. Are you able to use that while streaming?
I think only if you're using the Discord to stream.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I just use the Stream Deck from Elgato. Let's see.
Hopefully, I won't kick the water off the table again with the utmost force. I just woke up in the midst of the night and punted water off my table just for it to just douse the floor. Apparently I didn't, but then I had to get into more water so I could have water. It's terrible. I tell you what.
You wanted new water.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. There's one. I'm gonna turn that down a smidgen.
Is everyone here yet?
Still waiting on Corgi.
Okay. I was getting more snacks.
Okay.
Cause I'm like, I got time. How you get more snacks? Just like 5. I woke up to Mom cleaning my room. So that was fun.
Well done.
It's me half asleep. She's been her being like, where does this go? I'm like, oh no.
Hey, leave me alone, woman.
I went to sleep at like 3 because I just puked. It was terrible. The pain in my neck got bad that I got nauseous. It was so sad.
Oof.
But hey, we went to Lowe's, we got some paint, so the paint for the room is ready.
Woo!
I have a greenish turquoise teal color that's really pretty.
Nice.
So that would be nice. That'll be Cooliocentric solar system.
Check.
Oh, I'm not getting a Pell Grant.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not poor enough. Because I have stuff in my savings account, unlike Jordan, who is utterly broke, I don't qualify for it.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the Alabama GI Bill should pay like $3,000 of it. So I still gotta pay that $2,000 of it. But hey, it's far better than paying $7,000. I just have to wait on the GI Bill to pop in so that I can know how much I have to pay. Hooray! This is what I get for saving money.
Jiminy fucking cricket.
Yeah.
There's gotta be some kind of loophole that can be abused, but I guess not.
Nope. Did the FAFSA. Apparently it's some odd finance thing of our parents. Like, well, you had $230,000. No, they had real estate. I still have to look that up and stuff, but I'll do that on Saturday or after work tomorrow. Which tomorrow is my last day of work.
Oh, bless.
I was on the journal.
There's the corgi.
Oh, hey! It's a human!
His bed.
I've heard they went extinct. I'm so surprised to see one.
2 doggos, a ghost, a raptor, and whatever atomic molecule the hubby is. Alrighty.
1 second to set up.
No prob.
I also have to turn off some redeems for the time being.
Bless.
You. Yeah, I was doing art.
Oh, cool. That have been nice.
Spooky Swarm, that goes off. Item heat. I think I got all of them. Alright, let's see, where is it? I don't know why, but my hand has been kind of shaky.
Ooh, blood sugar?
Well, that or, my, tendon is acting up again.
Ooh, that's never fun.
Well, remember, I lost it.
Wait, what?
It's in my about this section.
Fair enough. Shows how often I look.
God damn it, Uno! If we had a throwing item stuff, we would throw you.
I don't look at your rules.
Jeez.
What do you mean rules?
Rules.
It's not in the rules. It's in the about section.
She's making
Either
a
or.
joke.
Yeah, I didn't know that she had a rule section under her videos. I'm like, oh.
Oh, Spider says hi, Zograd.
Hello.
Right.
Zograde? What the
Hmm.
hell's a Zograde?
The
It's
frick.
the evolution.
Wow.
Like Pokemon.
Okay.
Alright, are you gonna share your
The
screen, Uno?
upgrade.
Currently don't have
So
anything to share yet.
Alright. I'll go get my placemat.
Alright. So, let's yank this chain. Where'd it go? This chain. Yoink. And let me grab at least something that'll hopefully be useful today. That is not what I wanted there, game. Not game, Google. Frick.
What happened?
Google. It plays us all. It might as well be a game.
Ugh, same thing, different bitch.
Language.
Fight
Who gives
me.
a fuck?
I don't.
I need the
I just
fuck.
think it's funny.
Alright.
I'm reorganizing my whiteboard. Getting all my information down for the count.
Alright. So. Yike. There we go. Have our little thingy. There we go. So we are in Citadel. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Journey to the Radiant Citadel. I hope you all enjoyed your break. Because it's time to get in to the absolute horror that is Citadel. So, last time, as I go and dig back up the journal I do. So, you guys killed a bunch of bounty hunters, took one of them captive / as a pet. Look at you, Zephyr.
Totally not a hostage.
Really not a hostage.
Of course it's not a
You
hostage.
leave.
Who are you gonna ransom him
Might
out
not
to?
live,
The gang?
you can leave.
I mean, I don't hear any complaints from them.
Oh, good lord. So you have Fortino, a bounty hunter. you have Rufina, the Olvidado, who is a special type of undead native to this particular area. She is friendly. She likes Novox, indeed.
As she fans her senorita face, or whatever's left of her senorita face.
Pretty much. Everyone got a nice eyeful of what Novox actually looks like underneath all those robes. My goodness. Because, yeah, previously you guys only seen his face. Let's see. You guys got some information at Rufina's tavern, drank a little bit, made some friends, interrogated Fortino, and you also met Paloma, the gnome revolutionary. And she seems to like you guys, especially given the fact that after Novox collected pretty much the entire town into direct sunlight, Novox explained the situation, asking for those who knew Lesser Restoration. Then he himself used Lesser Restoration on Paloma, which cured entirely the disease known as Sereno in these parts.
Don't forget about what Zephyr did.
And it was a cloudy day. After that, Novox got Zephyr to float up into the sky to clear out the clouds, and some divine shenanigans happened, and now there are absolutely no clouds in the sky for several miles around this town. And this is an unnatural weather phenomena that definitely got the attention of a certain someone. But you don't know who that someone is.
Hey Zephyr, they're gonna erect a statue because of you.
I hope so. I look like a pretty statue.
Oh gosh. But yes, so what is currently going on is the fact that all of y'all, the whole party, is now among all of the Milpazul villagers, including Paloma and her little dwarven bodyguards. And Paloma asks, "Who are you guys?" And that is where we left off.
The aristocrats.
Oh gosh.
No. We're the Spanish Inquisition. You weren't expecting us.
We're the IRS. You're fucked.
Oh gosh.
Well, and then of course, when the big bad comes by and says, "Who are you?" We're the Spanish influenza.
Heck.
I'm going hell.
Pat. Alright, so with all that said, Paloma's now cured. Let's see. And then I need to switch over here because I actually have the page marked. Huzzah, huzzah. Alright, so what do you guys say to this revolutionary? I think the other thing that has been mentioned is the Sereno began a few months ago, not a few weeks ago, which is what Estella told y'all. And that she had mentioned that one of her companions had done some research on Sereno and had pretty much confirmed a few things from Novox, which, if I remember correctly, because it has been a while, just so that
Was that the Arcana check?
Yeah, it was. And
that was a nat 20.
Yeah, and you did really well on that. So, just as
I wasn't expecting that, and it was like,
I'm over here like, oh fuck, well here we go. But just to keep, to update everyone again, Sereno is a deadly magical affliction that inflicts a supernatural chill on its victims that eventually kills them. A creature cursed with Sereno is poisoned, can't regain hit points, and must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of every hour, gaining 1 level of exhaustion on a failed save. The creature automatically succeeds on the saving throw, however, if it is in sunlight. Hence why Novox had everyone go into sunlight. Sereno can be undone by magic that ends poison or disease like lesser restoration, but only while the victim is in direct sunlight. And that is currently all you guys have in terms of information. I will say there was one more thing, and I don't know if I remember to mention it last time, but Sereno is caused by a magical creature. That's the only other missing tidbit I think I may not have mentioned last time.
No, you did.
Okay.
It was like some sort of like owl.
Thank you. Okay, so I did tell you guys that it is, and let me find that pronunciation for this thing, the Tlacatlicolo. Tlacalito. We were calling it Owl Beast. Owl Demon thing. Hooters. Okay, fine.
Demonic Hooters.
Hootie! Alright. So, demonic hootie. There we go. So, yeah. And I think that's all the current information. How's the chicken going?
The lowest temperature that I got was 170.
Oh, thank goodness. Because it was previously 117. Did you check all of them, including the little ones? I've been cooking this set of chicken for 80 minutes at this point.
Damn.
And it's only now. Some of it was up to temp, but a good chunk of it wasn't. So, the hubby's currently monitoring that particular thing for me right now. It's like I started it just a little while ago. But anyway, so, with that said, what do you guys do now? You have Paloma there now that you can talk to. And Fidrit, our lovely dwarf, is currently watching Fortino, but y'all are all still together. Just letting you know who is where.
I'm just doing my thing.
Being terrifying with your bear.
But it's cuddly. It just wants to give a big old hug.
Yeah, and look it square in the furnace that is its chest. Alright, so Novox, Zephyr, Fidrit, and Scrubs! What do you guys do?
But it's time for a nap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Let's have a midday nap.
Ha ha ha! No time for napping just yet.
I don't
Go
know.
on.
I think the skeleton lady will let me sleep in her bar. I don't have any healing spells, so I can't be of any more help than I already have been.
Mm-hmm.
So have we gotten into the bar?
So you guys are currently outside of the bar right now. And you have Paloma and everyone else kind of pretty much around y'all, so getting back to the bar is going to be a bit difficult. But you have Paloma there to question. Fortino, for the most part, I think you guys have tapped him out for information. And then there's Rufina, but Rufina hasn't come outside yet.
Which one's Rafina again?
She is the Olvidado, the Skella lady.
Oh, yes,
I thought
yes.
everyone came outside already.
Rufina is the only one that has not come outside.
Did you specify that earlier?
I'll have to go back and look at the recording again.
Because I thought she was outside because Paloma could barely walk, and all the dwarves got outside as well that were in the bar. You saying that they didn't?
Rufina, the dwarves are currently with Paloma, but Rufina said she would be the last one out of the bar.
Yes, so shouldn't she already be out of the bar at this point in time?
She's currently not out of the bar, which could potentially mean something, but I'll let you guys figure it out.
I think I know what it is.
Because there's someone else missing.
Is there someone else missing?
Mm-hmm. The person that brought you guys here, Estella.
I forget that those are different people.
Yeah.
Estella and Paloma, they're two different people.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's mildly suspicious, but...
But yeah, so, All that said, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm floated down to the ground at this point in time.
And you feel absolutely exhausted.
So I'm
gonna
probably
give
just
my
gonna flop onto the ground.
nah, I'm gonna give my bear a pat, and it's gonna catch you. And it'll put you on its back so he can carry you.
I shall flop on the bear then, and I'll just be there.
That is actually adorable.
I'm just gonna. Okay, guys, I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be on the bear.
It's the bear
Pop
necessity.
Out, spread out,
Oh my
jellyfish
gosh.
on
The bear's my friend.
Okay.
Let's see, I hear them just fine. I double checked. Wait, what? Double checked. I don't have it muted. Where is the audio?
Hmm?
What?
Are you... Okay, so the tab isn't muted, Spock?
Let's see. I cannot help. But anyway, so, players, what do you guys do? That is the current setup you guys have.
I'm gonna try and nap on the bear. That's what's happening here.
You're fine, Corgi. Alright, thank you, Spider.
So-
it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be laying on the bear, whether I sleep or not. I guess will be up to you.
So, I'm gonna guess Zephyr
just-
closes his eyes and just kind of chills out on top of the bear.
Yeah.
Which,
Mailbox is kind of droopy, but he's managing to keep up.
okay. So, Scrubs and Fidrit.
I'm walking along with the bear. I think I'm making our way towards the bar, and with the bear, I'm pretty sure people are moving out of our way.
Yeah, no one really wants to mess with that. And then Scrubs?
Scrubs is following along with everyone else.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like you guys are gonna make your way back into the bar. Paloma will follow you. And she asks again, who are you people? And
I guess
then...
we did avoid her and just started walking away.
Yeah.
And watch the explosion when it blows up. And just walk away.
I am dwarf. I see bar. I go that way. I don't care what's happening behind me.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need saving? Tough shit. I got a lager to drink.
And then suddenly the big bad smashes all the kegs. Now it's my problem.
Now it's my fucking problem.
Oh,
That's when I pull out the mythical, mithril crowbar.
Oh, God.
I want to break knees.
Shoot.
Well, no, you don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to find a way to make a mithril crowbar in this. I guarantee you.
I mean, technically that would not be impossible. I just have to figure out the stats for it.
The stats is fuck that guy's knees.
Oh my gosh.
Tough, but fair.
Well. Alright, so you guys are hobbling back to the bar again. Paloma's asking just who you people are. And then she kind of gets a twinkle in her eye and says, maybe if I offer a reward, you'll let me know.
Ooh, reward?
What do you have in mind?
Paloma, the gnome, sighs in relief that she's finally got your attention and goes, there's much we need to discuss, but I would like your help if at all possible. Provided... She looks at Novox and goes, I get to learn your friends here. Because out of the entire party, the one she knows at least something about is Novox.
He nods in, like in fatigue.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see, I'm just trying to think what to say and such.
That's fair.
Where's Scrubs?
Scrubs is among y'all's little group.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he went inside
Mm.
to sit next to Mr. Dwarf.
Hey, you guys technically you're still outside. You're just slowly making your way through the crowd back into the bar. And everyone, with the exception of your party and Paloma and her dwarves, everyone is staying outside in the sunlight. A lot of people seem to be feeling a bit better, but there's still going to be some people that will probably perish tonight.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of saying that,
Yeah.
but my character's just drowsy and spent.
That's fair.
So you'll have to interrogate him later. And then she's like, if there is a later. What? Nothing.
Tick.
Well,
But yeah,
No, there's no poisonous gas going through the town.
kick. Though, there is
that's
another
not boss
question.
music I hear in the background.
There is another question I need to ask is what are you guys currently doing with Fortino? Because at the moment you just kind of left him behind so he can kind of start leaving.
I don't know what you mean. I think Fidred still has Fortino. We just didn't have to mention it because
We didn't have to mention it.
Fortino's got got.
The bear has a mouth. He has a collar. I think the bear probably is carrying him.
Okay. Just checking. Because I was about to say, otherwise you would have left him out in the open crisscross applesauce.
Ooh, applesauce.
I'm pretty sure even if we left him, that boy is so traumatized he won't be moving much.
He jerked off left Fid to the sky. Bro, I don't think he's doing much.
Fair enough. So,
Come back in the morning, he's still
He
just
may be thinking about getting a therapist.
therapist in this land?
More like
You're funny.
modify memory.
Yeah.
I mean,
how much
good
is, how
enough.
much is a spell of memory wipe? I forget.
Ah, I think it's a 9th level spell.
That's funny.
There might be
there.
someone around here that knows it, though.
Eep.
He's doing the math in his head, trying to remember how much it costs.
So, alright, so I'm gonna guess everyone just kind of heads back into the tavern after Paloma says, hey, how about we make a deal kind of a thing? Or do you guys stop when she
Yeah.
offers?
Taverns are probably the best place to make deals.
Yeah.
But I'm on a bear, so I have no words.
And I'm just hobbling half dead. Well, half dead tired, but you know what I mean.
As I'm heading towards the bar and I pass this lady, I look at her and go, we'll talk about this later. We're busy.
What are we missing? I mean, you got 2 tired boyos in the party. That's busyness.
That's busy? You busy taking a nap?
I am busy taking a nap. You're right.
Need to
We hear our
Remain-
air horn.
Y'all need a nap, and I need a beer.
Okay. Paloma says, well,
Alright.
what about 100 gold for each of you to take this on?
Ooh. That's enough to wake someone up. What did you just say?
I'm not sure what to say, Spock. Like, are you on mobile or on PC? Wait, you don't have the tab muted, do you?
That's always a possibility. But anyway, again, you guys can be absolutely insistent on going inside, or you can just flat out tell her, hey, how about we talk about this inside? Just suggestions.
I don't know. I think she'll keep going up with the price. This is a joke, by the way. We should not do that. That should not be our strategy here. People are dying, but I'm sleepy.
So vanished.
He's also sleepy.
So, what do you guys do?
Well, I vibe with a bear.
I'm eating soup. But anyways, I drearily ask her, Does anyone in this town know the spell daylight?
She shakes her head and looks to her bodyguards and goes, "None that I currently know of, but I can see about trying to find some people."
We have... And then he's trying to hold himself up.
Mm-hmm.
We have limited time. The sun won't be out forever.
She nods her head and goes, "Well, it seems you all are absolutely exhausted. I am sure Rufina might have some room somewhere back there that you can use to rest, at least for a small time. I will go about and see who I can find to help this situation. But I must implore you, please assist me in my friend's research. We might be able to end all of this once and for all if we can find the fiend." "And I am willing to offer a reward," she ends.
And then Zograd's like, I like this lady already.
I feel like they Mr. Krabs went, money, 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 money.
Exactly.
She did say 100 gold. 100 gold per character in the party. A total of 400 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ, is she rich?
She'll figure out some way if she doesn't have all of it now.
We have a bear.
She's
She'll
either
figure it
rich
out.
or lying to us.
But
And only one of them can get her help.
yeah. But that is currently what she says. She says, again, like she said, she ended, that she really needs you guys to essentially take this quest.
Aren't we already busy?
Wow.
Damn.
Pretty sure we're busy with this quest.
Remember, they're chaotic.
This is true. You are currently...
I mean,
Oh,
this is the fucking reason we're here. Is Paloma.
yeah.
This is already our job.
Scrubs
Why
believes
are
our
we here?
Scrubs believes our goals are aligned.
That's
So,
a great
I believe in
question.
the almighty dollar.
Is this gonna do anything for? I don't think this storyline has anything to do with Senses Curse, so I don't know why me and Fidred are here.
Well, there is
It's
a...
money.
I'll put it this way. Well, obviously, yes, there's money here. But you could learn something about getting rid of curses cast by other things.
Uh-oh, she's dangling that carrot.
I've been in enough dungeons. I know better.
Oh my god, Spock.
Fine. Well,
Novox kind of looks at Fidred and
half up
say,
front.
could be good business for you.
Yeah, half of it up front now, lady. I ain't dumb.
Paloma just kind of nods her head and goes, "You'll have it by nightfall."
Oh
Alright,
shit! Everyone
You'll find
be
us
dead
at the
by
bar.
nightfall. We go off, I guess.
That's as soon
I
as
heard
I can
that.
get it.
I heard that.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. This is what I think of when I think of the bear. I don't know. I'm just on the bear.
Goodness.
And then it turns out
I've
it's
been doing
Good Night
nothing.
Moon.
Bear is carrying Fortina.
Oh my gosh, that's precious.
I'm a little bit concerned, but also intrigued.
It's adorable
Well,
looking.
Well, what?
Just dry erase up marker art.
Let's see, where is it?
Memes.
It's in memes.
Memes?
Yep.
Memes.
Okay. Right. See, so,
I like that. I love it.
so she bobs her head and then tells Paloma tells you guys that she will see you all in Rufina's tavern in about an hour. She's gonna go and see who she can find, if there is anyone in town that could.
Wow.
How rude. I think we should get another
Absolutely
shot.
refine this one.
I tried.
Not
Yeah,
sweet.
that's it.
I'm okay.
She's not.
Oh, that would have added death into it. That's so sad. It should probably not die.
Jeez.
Hey, do
Pardon
you think
me.
she'll have loot if she dies?
I am going to bonk you upside the noggin with a flute.
Flute?
A flute?
Yes, I happen to
Flute
actually.
and lute and a pan flute.
I'd probably steal your flute. No, wait, no, I want to play a
Here.
violin, that's right.
I have a wooden flute just randomly on my desk. But
That's
anyway,
funny.
That's very,
random. I know.
yeah.
A fan sent it, so I kept it. It's
A
just-
sideways pea shooter.
I mean, yeah.
I've been shot.
Kick. Anyway, she says she's gonna see if she can find anyone to do essentially what Corgi has done. Because now that they know what the cure, at least one version of the cure is, they can start trying to help people. So, with that, she bids you guys adieu and she hopes you enjoy your drinks. And then she and her dwarves rush through the entire town and start trying to find anyone or anything that could potentially start using things like a lesser restoration.
Or daylight. I know. It's not natural, but it's worth a shot.
Thank you.
Oh, she's got
I
food.
mean, I don't know if natural was specified. I mean, people were around little campfires and stuff as well.
Well, the campfires were
And
just
I
so
see
they
at the
could feel
beginning.
warm. Because they're constantly
Okay,
cold.
but at the beginning you said something about significance of it not needing to be natural sunlight. But maybe that's just me.
It just has to be
Because
sunlight.
I was thinking,
Yeah. So
does
when
it have to be sunlight? Does it have to be real sunlight?
We don't know.
Yeah, that is true, but that is very good
That's what I'm
thinking.
saying. Like, I got prestidigitation, although I'm tired as fuck. It does harmless sensory effects. I don't know if sunlight is one of them.
Mm-mm.
Sadly, no. It's not.
Dang.
Nope.
I
But
can't
yeah.
just have a ball of sunlight in my hand.
Yeah. Nope.
You got sunshine in your pocket.
Unfortunately, sunlight
it's why
can
I'm
be
testing
harmful
it
to
apart.
some people,
Yeah.
so it is not harmless.
Oh, yeah. But anyway,
I can light a candle, so I'm like, is that not sunlight?
nah, different type of energy.
Our sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, an odd odor, is just little sunlight not included in that.
Sadly, no. But again, I like
Because
the thinking. I like the thinking. Mm. The
I just
chicken
thought
is
about it. I'm like,
done!
that's strange.
What?
The chicken's finally done. It has a delicious and crunchy
Yay.
skin. So many bones on.
Huzzah. Woo.
Ew, woo.
Stab. Anyway, so
What is that plan?
you guys are able to go into the bar.
Uh-huh.
Woot.
All your drinks and any food you had ordered previously is still where they were previously.
I don't think I would. Just
Oh,
You can get some
Hello,
quick
robot.
tortillas.
talking for,
You are
Me?
roboting there.
you know.
You're roboting there with her.
I am a robot. Did you not see this in the prefaces?
Oh my gosh.
oh, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but is the bartender
Let me just-
a Warforged?
No.
Am I better now?
Damn it, because they would be carrying a bar wrench. Or wrench. A bar wrench.
Yeah, a winch.
Got it.
Oh my
Bar
god.
winch? I don't know.
Jack. Oh no. Ah! Burnt seasoning! Crispy seasoning.
Asian.
What?
I'm nomming on chicken.
I heard bird seasoning, and I'm like, that's not wrong. It is chicken, but bird seasoning?
Burnt. But, I mean, yes, that is true.
Bird.
Anyway, so the door to the back, however, there is no sign of Rufina, and the door to the back is open.
I
So,
don't think they would ask us here just to betray us. That doesn't
Alright.
seem good
We're gonna have
to
to go
them.
kick someone's
say what, Zoe?
Yes, my lord.
We're gonna have to go kick someone's ass. They ran away.
Well, I was thinking, like, we stumble upon, yes, they're ready for you, my lord.
Heck.
I'd join it.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Colt!
Oh gosh.
It's not a cult until you have Kool-Aid. Till then, it's just a meeting.
Hazuzu!
Multi-pleasures.
Oh my god. And I am once again reminded of the alignment to this party.
I'm just saying, the name's entertaining, and if that's not enough to worship a god, I don't know what is.
Gosh.
I nearly started crab cults like 3 different times.
Wrench.
I'm your guy.
Never-ending story. Oh!
Jiminy Cricket.
When Apollo get a visit from the Greek living daylight.
Alright,
You just gotta vibe.
so, with that said, what do you guys do? Do you go back to your drinking and your food and investigating, or do you investigate the door?
I'm on a bear. That's my
Whoa.
Goodness. Alright, so... Actually, this is gonna be kind of funny. So,
Uh-oh.
right now, Corgi, so Novox, and
Yes.
Oh,
Zephyr. Give me a constitution check.
Oh, I hate you.
We just tired Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be on a.
I don't know
I
what.
think I know where this is going.
Uh-huh.
Is that
What do we do?
Me.
Okay, where's my stats?
One more thing. Can you put a pat of butter in here?
Where's that?
Just a little bit of
Constitution
butter.
plus 2.
Like, maybe a tablespoon, at most.
That's a 6.
Ah, shit. Alright, and... Zephyr?
But yeah, that's a 6.
Figure out what the fuck you're talking about.
You roll a d20, and you give me your constitution, and you add your constitution modifier with it.
I dropped my dice. 1 second.
Yeah, come on.
20. Not natural.
Okay.
I know where you're heading with this, Uno.
Maybe. So... For
I think I'm
Zephyr,
fine.
it will actually depend. So... Since Zephyr got the higher roll... Zephyr!
No. What do you want?
Are you... Is your character aiming more... toward sleeping? Or just vibing?
Just vibing at the moment. I mean, I don't think we're in the clear yet.
Okay. You feel wide awake. You still have that lovely exhaustion, but you feel very wide awake. Corgi, you feel like
Yes?
you're going... Novox feels like he's about to pass out.
I fucking know it.
Everyone else is fine at the moment.
So glad I used my
Is the bill writes a constitution modifier? That's what Fans just said. I'm
For me
ignoring that for sanity's sake.
So, but yes, No Fox feels absolutely exhausted. Like he's going to pass out standing up. Zephyr, however, is very much awake. Almost like someone gave him an espresso.
Eh.
Okay, it's just I understood.
Oof.
You might
It's my
need-
regular state of being.
I was about to say, you might need
It's
to...
that wide awake but on drugs. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
If I have a cold, this is how I feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know that. I can emulate that very easily. That's just me. But EXE. Let's go.
Whoops. Whoops-a-doodle.
Who needs to be exhausted when instead just die? I mean, what?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Sister, you worry me.
We live to die, we die to live. It's just be like that sometimes. Ta.
Jiminy Cricket.
I didn't agree to this dying bullshit.
So, all of that in mind,
Eat.
what do you guys do?
I'll sit up on the bear. I mean, I'm already here. I see no reason not to still vibe on the bear.
Okay.
That changes nothing.
That's what you think.
I think it has changes absolutely nothing that I'm still tired but still going. That's called trekking, good sir.
So,
She's laughing. That's never good.
beware the smiling
Well, yeah,
DM.
it is never good, but if all else fails, I'll just
Quick, everyone, get
try
20s.
my hardest to fuck it up.
So, since you two are currently dealing with how awake or how absolutely tired you are, Scrubs and Fidret,
Yeah, wait.
perception checks.
That's a 20, right?
You guys are currently inside.
That's a 20, correct?
Yes.
And what's my modifier? Perception, plus 4. So altogether 18.
18? Okay.
24.
Chip cricket!
What happened?
I rolled a 24. He was really not expecting that.
They can't hear you.
Might help if I have the mic going the right way. I rolled a 24 and she wasn't expecting that apparently.
Yeah, no. You guys hear arguing in the back. It sounds like it's probably at the back of the building, though. But you can't see anything through the open door.
Well-regulated militia, being necessary of security of the Free State, for right of the people to keep in bear arms shall not be infringed. Okay, like,
Is there a
we
reason?
have the bear.
I'd say, is there a reason the Second Amendment's being read off?
I think it's because
Will
of
not
Smokey.
escape from my bear's arm. Part of that did you not understand? Don't fuck with my bear's arm.
Heck.
Rawr.
Then you have to fuck with the bare legs. And then
Rawr,
I'll have to do
XD.
that.
So for Scrubs and Fidret, do you guys inform the rest of the party? Or do you go
Do
by
I
your-
recognize the voices?
One of them is Rafina. And it sounds like there's at least two others. One kinda sounds like Estella, but you're not quite sure.
Where's this one located?
Say that one more time.
Where is the door located?
It sounds like it's in the back of the building. The argument sounds far away, but the door open that is currently open, it doesn't show anyone that's arguing. Like, there's at least one wall.
The question is, where is the door? So is it
Oh.
next to the bar?
It's next to
Is
the
it on
bar.
the far wall?
It
Next to the
is.
bar?
Yeah, it is next to the bar.
Oh, cool. I'm going to mosey up to the bar and be as close to the door as I can, and going to enjoy my drink while listening.
Oh, shit. Alright. Oh. Alright, Scrubs, what do you do?
Scrubs is curious and is gonna also head over in that direction.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are listening in, and Rufina is essentially arguing with one other person, and now that you guys are closer, it definitely sounds like Estella. And they are essentially arguing over the fact that Estella and this other person want to leave town and try to go somewhere and locate more people, essentially, and bring them into town to try and help. In addition, Estella wants to go to a place known simply as Hollow. And Rufina is telling them not to.
Listen to the skeleton. They're already dead. They know what they're talking about. They know where people die, because they themselves died.
Yep. But yeah, that is essentially what the argument is at the moment.
They're seeking the Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Oh. Haha. Actually, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me grab my D6.
This is concerning.
Oh yeah,
Very.
What the fuck are you doing?
Reach for the squirrels.
Fidret
Unless you're trying to kill people.
and Scrubs. And I'm gonna say, Corgi the player, I'm gonna need your input, and possibly Ross yours as well, because you need to. What is the roll you make to try and figure out a deception?
Insight.
Okay.
So that would be.
Insight.
So that would be wisdom.
So Scrubs and Fidret, I need you guys to roll first. Alright, no wait, never mind. You've already done your perception check, both of you have checked. I need hold on. I guess in that case I would need an insight on this voice. Because someone who is definitely Estella is talking, but then it sounds like there's someone who's also Estella is talking. So essentially, I need your characters roll to insight for them to figure out what's going on.
23.
Shit. Well, fuck. So much for that. The other voice you hear, it sounds like Estella, but it is not Estella. And it sounds like it's mimicking. So for my players, you guys know, like, the various clips, like, they'll take different snippets and turn what someone is saying into, like, a song?
Yeah.
That is what this sounds like. So does everyone know what that is? Or what that sounds like?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
They're cobbling together, like, random voice lines.
Yeah, but from the same person, essentially.
Yeah.
Trying to make their own sentences. That's what it sounds like. And so Estella will say a full sentence, but whatever this mimic voice is, it is using her tone, but each word sounds like it belongs to different sentences that have been said.
Fiddlesticks.
I mean, that would be a good example. Only more chopped up.
Got it. I now know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Only it's a lot more chopped up.
Yeah.
Chopping up fiddlesticks?
The voice.
League of Legends.
No. Yeah, I know who Fiddlesticks is.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks.
I love that scarecrow, man.
I used to main
He's
him
great.
as a mid laner, but anyway.
It's okay. Disappointing every day anyways.
Back when he had his previous kit, but anyway. Gotta love how messy this chicken is, but that is the other voice you hear. So, do you guys go further in to investigate and potentially see this person, or do you just keep trying to listen in and enjoy your booze? In Federett's case.
Booze.
Of course, you would
Question
say
for me and no.
Jesus. God.
I'm a man of simple taste.
Do me and Novak hear it at this point?
Say that one more time.
We've been informed at all?
Whoa.
Or is it just two people in our party going on while we're just vibing?
Once again, whether you may need to pop in and out of the call because you're roboting hard, but I think I got some of it. So.
Oh my god, this whiny cat. Ah!
Okay, there we go. So, essentially what's going on
Hi.
is...
Hey, you.
Okay, you sound...
And Zephyr know it all of what's going on? Because from last I checked, they just went over to the door, which is suspicious as fuck.
So, unless the bear moves, since you said you're just kind of staying with the bear,
I'm just staying with the bear and Fortino. Does Fortino know what's going on?
Fortino's just kind of wide-eyed
Out
at
of
the
it?
moment.
Got it.
It's like,
so in that
what is
case-
even happening here?
So in that case, they are definitely at the door long enough for you guys to have noticed something is up. So you two, Novox and Zephyr at this time.
What I was going to do was, before I go and investigate more, I'm going to go over and grab Novox and at least inform him that something is up in the back. Something is up in the back room.
Okay.
And Scrubs is going to go explore.
Okay.
Alrighty, should we play it out, or?
That would be awesome. That also let me get to eat a little more. Oh.
I was thinking that, actually.
Okay, Scrubs walks up to you guys at the bear.
Vox is kind of teetering a little bit, and it's just like, oh. Hello, Scrubs.
Hi, Novox. Scrubs and Fidret we think we heard something in the back. Can you come over with us?
I suppose. He kind of like teeters upwards and then starts to head towards your direction that you're pointing. Or not pointing, but leading him.
Yeah. Scrubs is gonna kind of get under, at least under arm a bit, and try and help stabilize you.
Zephyr is also gonna kind of just scoot off the bear and try and help Novox get over to the door.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm so incredibly tired. I've never had this problems of spells before.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm glad that you're feeling better, Zephyr. You did quite a feat up there.
Resting on the bear is no easy task, but alas, I have succeeded!
I meant the sky. And he kind of like just shrugs it and just like, no, it's okay, it's fine.
Novox, you did a lot.
The my
need to
nose,
rest.
I'm just like, I am never letting him on that bear again.
Novox, you did a lot. You need to rest. Scrubs was primarily coming over to let you know that Scrubs is going to go explore. Which, speaking of, Scrubs is going to stealth into the back, 25.
Fuck.
I was gonna say, do you want my guidance for that?
I mean, I'll take it, but I think I'm good.
Alright, well,
You know what? Just to, for good measures.
Yick.
And
Where's my
guidance
point
is a
dice?
D4.
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Can you
Need
do
to find it.
guidance after the roll has been rolled?
What was that, Wither?
Can you do guidance after the roll has been revealed?
That is true. So,
I'm gonna go with no just this
I didn't
one
know
time.
you actually rolled already. Oopsie doodles.
It's okay.
Yeah, he said he got like a 25 or something. So like,
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
It's means he rolled.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
To be fair, I kind of jumped a little bit. But,
Understood.
You jumped the shark.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure a 25 will do me pretty serviceably for a while.
You jumped the baby shark.
Okay, for right now.
So I can hold on to the guidance for a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Fair point.
I mean, yeah, but I got my dice again.
I mean,
If you won, I rolled a D4.
Oh, wait, no, that's a D. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, sure. Because I can't find it.
Okay, I've got a +3 for later.
Alright.
I'll allow it.
Where the hell is my D4?
Okay, making sure I have the right character sheet. Here we go. Alright, so. Fidret, do you try to follow Scrubs, or do you just hang back and listen?
Sad figured being bad.
Listen to the arguing. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized I was muted. Frick! Okay, so.
Piss off.
Fidret, do you try to follow Scrubs, or you just kind of stay there drinking your booze and listening to the argument?
I'm listening to the argument and keeping an eye out, so I'm being subtle.
Taking bets!
Heck.
It's sort of like, who is the strange person behind? It's sort of like, guess who?
Oh. I'm sure it's a no one. But anyway.
I will fight you. Oh my god.
I figured as much.
You done it. It's one of those? God, of course it is.
You done diddly done it.
Done diddly do.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Alright, at least not yet.
Oh,
Alright,
of course we haven't seen nothing yet. That's a pun, isn't it?
One I didn't intend to make, but we'll go with it.
Also, haven't you already heard me say you done diddly done it? Have I not said that in this group yet?
No. What did?
Oh no, you haven't!
Oh, snap! One of my words. I do that sometimes. I usually just go for cussing you out first.
Pretty much.
James
I
later.
mean, it's warranted.
Hey! Oh my goodness.
I can't believe. Which one is it? Which of the no's?
You're gonna
Not
find out.
nobody. They don't mimic.
It's whoever.
Nothing? Is it who?
You will find out. You'll find out when the time comes. So,
Back to Centaur?
you've been looking at my notes, you little bugger.
I haven't. I just remember our conversation.
Frick! I was hoping you
You
wouldn't.
think I'm not gonna remember a Tabaxi Centaur? That's a cat horse.
Fuck.
Or maybe the second part of the centaur isn't a horse, but still, it's a half cat, half something else.
And this
That's
one-
intriguing as fuck to my brain.
and this
So
one-
anyway, trying to derail the train of thought.
Oh, that's derailed and like exploded long ago.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be heading
derailed
into
so hard that
I'm going to head up and look around the side of the door.
Alright. So,
it hit 6 people.
there's two rooms in the back. One's probably inventory, and you can kind of see the other room, which is on the left side of this little hall. It's kind of open, and that's definitely where the voices are coming from.
Okay, I was about to ask. There's no door that goes out there. How do we hear shit? Because these don't be thin walls. They're probably like brick or mud or whatever the fuck they're made out of. Sandstone? Sandstone!
That's a good word. But yeah, so that's what you currently hear. So, and you can kind of see Rufina's dress kind of flash in what light there is.
Do we hear bones rattling?
Not yet.
She's not angry enough in her conversation yet?
Oh, not yet.
Just to hear the comedical rattle noises?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
shucks.
so, Scrubs, what do you do?
I'm going to move down the hallway,
Okay.
and I'm at least going to try and make it look like I'm, for example, looking for the bathroom, or looking for
A restroom. That's
yeah,
fine.
looking for something that would likely be around here.
Okay.
Why do I feel like he would be doing the, in The Emperor's New Groove with Krunk?
Oh my gosh, with his own
Trying
little
to-
theme music.
Trying to get rid of the body?
Oh my gosh, I remember that stream. It's absolutely precious.
Yeah. Hi, David.
But, anyway. So, you manage to, it's, they're not paying attention to you at the moment. But the door does open a little bit, and it looks like Rufina's dress kind of hit it. So it's, you could probably guess what's going on, at least a little bit. Like, as in she twirled around and her dress hit it. Just so I make that part clear.
Yeah, but to say, what are we guessing?
She's not knocking bones, I swear.
Like a clack?
Into the
clack.
check.
Do we hear skeleton noises yet?
Not yet.
She's not
Sound like a
really
dragon
angry
ball.
unless we hear skeleton
Alright.
noises.
So the door is definitely starting to open more. Scrubs, what do you do? Do you continue to try to, like, move around and listen, or?
Yeah, I guess I would like move up to the, do what I can to move up towards the edge of the door.
Okay. Alrighty, so you move closer, and the mimic. Give me a perception check.
$18.
You can see the person who's making the mimic through the part of the door that's open. He's standing above Estella, like he's much taller than Estella. And he looks like this. He's currently not brandishing a weapon, but he looks like that.
Did you post it in one of the things?
I am about to. I currently have it on the little stream share thing.
I see.
So I am going to put this in player information
God.
for now. What?
Wow.
Dang.
Thank you, Spock. It's, what was the guy who does Kronk's voice saying, "Whoa, nice cock."
I've actually met that voice actor.
Where do you keep getting these hot people?
Lowe's?
But yes, this is what the...
Damn.
What did you say, so?
I said we're getting them at the soup store.
As one hot tasting
This
soup.
is one mimic I want as a pet. Damn, man. Why do you keep doing this to me?
Because we can.
I will
For an
say...
air gnassi, you are thirsty.
Of course, don't you know it's dry up in the sky?
Jesus.
Body with a chance of wetting.
So,
Gotta make it rain somehow.
Oh gosh. So,
Anyways, it's not as bad as nobody, but also, Jesus.
there is one more thing, Scrubs, that you will notice. As this person moves, he moves very fluidly. So he doesn't move like he's some kind of automaton, but you do notice that the occasional feather will fall from his cape.
Am he a fluffy boy?
Oh my god, thank you, Spock.
Give me... Do you have nature? For one of your skills there, Scrubs?
No.
Oh shit, okay. Well, technically then you can't make that check. Okay. Yeah. That's just information you guys get to miss out on now. But
We'll exploit it later.
Elective feather! Do it! I at least have a 2% chance.
So...
I like information.
So... The Mimic implores with Rufina, and he's... The Mimic... This... And I use the term Mimic in terms of voice. And he's starting to grab different voices now. He's still grabbing words that he's heard, like, that Estella has used. But he's also doing the same with Rufina's voice. And then a couple other people. One of which you guys have definitely met before.
Nobody? Nobody we've met before?
Suddenly he starts using all of our voices.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, don't give her any ideas.
I just think that's part of her plan.
But this person...
Thank you.
This person essentially is able to put a sentence together saying, we have to end Pazuzu's control. And it's both a stress sentence, but it's a very slow sentence. This person is being very meticulous in making sure this sentence is very clear to Rufina. And Rufina, in response, says, I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying you two should not go out at night. It's too dangerous, even for someone like you. And she looks at this Mimic. And person...
mimicry. Got it.
The mimicker, I guess we'll put it. He says, I will... You hear Scrubs, you hear a click as he seems to he's trying to find a word, but it sounds like a clatter of a beak.
Oh,
says,
I know what this is.
I will be fine. And Rufina or Estella and Rufina both say, well, why not take the adventurers that are here?
Be too hot to handle.
There's a snort from him. Like he doesn't even want to consider it. And you just see a shake of a head. And it is at this point in time that Rufina opens the door. Scrubs, how close are you to the door?
I'd be about on the...
We can't hear you, Scrubs.
I think it'd be about on the door frame, but like I said, I was still at least attempting to make it look like I was trying to find something in the hallway.
Well,
you should open the you should open the door and say, "Oh, this isn't the bathroom."
Being a good idea, but Rufina opens the door really quick, and she's clearly not paying attention, and she kind of moves forward enough to actually hit you. And it is only after she has hit you, unless you want to try and roll a dodge. Give me a dex check, and if it happens...
Okay, question mark.
Go
What
ahead.
does she hit Scrubs with? Like, with the door? With her dress? Just punching him in the face because she's not paying attention? What
You're
what
probably
is
2
he
feet
getting
tall.
hit with?
I'm aware
More
of
like
this.
knee him.
Probably that, because she just kind of is moving out of there, not quite like a bat out of hell, but like someone who has really something important to do, essentially. So it's...
But he said he was at the door frame.
True. That is fair.
So would he be in that path? I mean, he could get whacked by a dress.
Okay.
I understand that. That's a dress. But what is he getting hit by? Is it something worth trying to dodge out of the way of?
I mean, okay. So are you standing closest to where you came in at then? So yeah, so you would be in the path in that case. So it's a mixture of like a knee and her dress as she rounds that corner sharply and
Slide
starts
to the left.
and she doesn't notice you. So if you want to try and dodge, you can. I'll let you do that. Otherwise, she is going to bonk you with a bony knee and her dress. It will do no damage, though. But
You are so boned.
Well, did you say it was a dex save or something like that?
I would consider it dex, yeah.
Okay, is it a save or just a flat roll?
I'll go with flat roll.
Okay, 20.
Wow, you matched. Damn. We'll say you're able to move out of the way just enough to that her bony knee doesn't slam into your schnoz, but you definitely get floofed by the dress.
Actually, I just remembered I forgot the guidance. That'd be 23.
Okay, in that case, you don't even get floofed by the dress. You're able to hop back enough to avoid both the bony knee to the face and getting smacked in the rest of the way by the dress.
Do you not feel bonita?
Oh gosh. But, so in that case, yeah, you miss. She misses. And the movement is enough that she looks down. Question is... Actually, wait, no, does she look? Yeah, she looks. With another nat 20. Jiminy Cricket, Rufina, you're pissed, aren't you? So yeah, she beats your stealth.
Well, I guess question. Do I oppose with stealth?
Up to you, if you want to.
Do you want to get caught in the cupboard?
It sounds like I'm getting caught either way, so I might as well try.
Up to you.
But also, to be fair, I think that you need to get her full roll.
Yeah. See, what is her stat block?
Fence.
Okay. Alright, I got it.
13.
Wow. Yeah, no, she notices you.
It's asking for the funsies.
So, you manage to hop back enough to avoid getting schmacked. And said movement is enough to kind of knock you out of stealth for her to actually be able to notice you. And she looks down at you and goes, "Oh, you're one of Novox's friends. Are you okay? Do you need something? Are we out of drinks? Do you want another drink? Would you like a drink? I don't think you've got a drink now that I think about it."
Yeah, Scrubs is okay. Scrubs was looking... Scrubs was trying to find the bathroom.
Oh! She will fully turn and point to the back. Go like, over there, on the right-hand side, there's a little hallway. And on the... She looks at you. She studies you for like a couple seconds. And goes, "I'd say the one on the left should suit you."
Okay.
And she kneels down and kind of pats your head. And then she goes back to the bar.
Okay. Then...
Just goes back to full rage to the bar. 10 out of 10.
Then Scrubs is going to go over to the bathroom.
All right.
Hey, I've got to keep up the.
Hey,
Facade.
I give it to you. I give it to you. And as you go to the bathroom, the two people that you guys heard arguing emerge from the room, and you can get a much better look. And it is at this point, Fidrit, you can see Estella and whoever the heck this guy is. ...
Wasn't Rufina running in first? How did they get ahead?
Oh no, the dude, you can see that where they were arguing, like the room where you were arguing from the hall.
Were we in the hall? I'm pretty sure Fidrit's still getting booze at the bar.
He's at the doorway looking at it.
The bar is right there next to the door. That's why I put myself there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So yeah.
I know what I was doing. I may be a drinker, but I'm smart.
I'm just saying, I'm confused, because me and Novox are also somewhere in the proximity of where you are in the bar, so I'm trying to figure out if we can see.
You guys can't see yet, you thirsty bard.
Hey!
They're not allowed to see.
When I see hooded and masked fellow, all I know is a hot.
Oh God,
I will have
been
the
unveiled,
then the two toys have.
Depends
Now,
on the robes.
If,
Raggedy man.
if
Don't
my
test me.
if my suspicions are correct, something Pecker.
How dare.
You know what I'm talking about, Uno.
I'm gonna stay out of it, like a nice fellow I am.
I'm just drinking here. That's
Okay.
all.
But yeah, Rufina just walks straight past all of y'all and just goes back behind the bar and starts trying to attempt to calm down, and then proceeds to offer everyone that is in the bar, which at this point is just the party, obviously minus Scrubs, because Scrubs has gone to the restroom, essentially offers if anyone wants another drink.
So what they were talking about really rattled her bones?
I need to learn not to drink when you guys start talking. Oh my gosh, I need more chicken. But anyway, so yes, in a sense, indeed. But yeah, Rufina essentially asks, so be Novox, Zephyr, and Fidrit if you guys want any more booze.
We all know my answer.
A yes for the dwarf.
Novox shakes his head.
Would you like some water, dear?
Give him coffee.
Have it.
Say again?
Give
If
him
you
coffee.
have it. Oh, sorry. Who you're asking, Uno? You need to clarify.
That's a good point. Novox.
He asks if you have any tea.
She tilts her head and goes, maybe let me look around real quick. And so her head, the rest of her body is still facing forward, but her head turns 180 degrees and she starts looking over the shelves behind her. Goes, tea. Do I have any tea? And then upon seeing, does she have tea? Okay. She sees something, and then the rest of her follows her head. It turns around and she grabs something from underneath the counter.
Turn around.
And she essentially gets out a little teapot and some leaves. And this jar of leaves, and sets it down and goes, well, it might not be the tastiest thing, but it's something.
What type is it?
Give me a couple seconds.
Chamomile.
You know what? I was actually thinking that, but we'll go with it then.
Chamomile lemongrass.
It is something called chamomile cactus.
He nods in agreement. All right.
Drugs?
I'll smoke it.
Oh my gosh. She goes, all right, it will take me a few moments to get some hot water, but I should be able to get you some tea in a moment. And then she sets about trying to get the hot water and make tea out of this cactus and chamomile
Fusion.
fusion, yes. Blend, there you go, that's the word. And she, as she is making this tea, she looks to Zephyr. Would you like anything, sweetie?
I'll take that water you were talking about.
Alrighty. And then she, as she gets some water for the teapot in order to start heating it up, she gets another glass of water and sets it on the counter and goes, you'll have to get off your bear friend there, but here's a
Wasn't on the bear anymore.
Oh, my bad.
I'm next to Novox, if you remember.
Sorry.
Because someone has to have him go over to wherever the fuck we are in this room.
My bad. Scratch that then.
Ha Continuity errors.
Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. But yeah, she
It's
essentially...
okay, I'm lost. I'm somewhere in this room.
Kick. So she sets it down on the bar and goes, here you go. And I'd say you guys are probably middle of the bar. Probably where you guys are at. In comparison to where the door is. And then it is at this point in time, as the tea begins to steep, that Rufina turns toward the back door and realizes, wait a minute, that's where Fidrit is. And goes, oh, do you need to use the restroom too?
Nope. I'm just here enjoying my alcohol.
Well, it might be a little tastier if you actually sat down.
There's a nice breeze by the door. The cold winds of chaos.
Heck.
I mean, what?
Alright. And...
Oh my god. Thanks, Fanus.
Oh dear.
He did a flushing sound.
Heck. Well, that's actually relatively good timing. So while Rufina is taking care of you guys out front, it is at this time that Estella starts coming from the back. So she starts walking toward you, Fidrit. Mainly because that's where you're at, next to the door still.
Yikes.
The
That's so
Mimicker.
weird.
The Mimicker, however... Oh, that's so cute. The Mimicker, however, starts heading toward the bathroom. So, Scrubs, what are you doing at this point in time?
Not dying, hopefully.
Probably washing my hands and getting ready to leave.
I'll take that.
Gotta keep hygienic.
I'm quite proud of the Scrubs. So, I'm gonna say as you exit the bathroom, you run into this Mimicker. He is about 6 feet tall. Big boy.
Son!
Actually, hold on, let me double check to make sure I have that written correctly.
Imagine he's just 4 foot.
Actually, no, he's dead center of that. He's 5 feet tall, even. I thought he was 6. Okay, my bad. But he is 5 feet tall. He's still taller than you.
That's like he's short.
Pardon, Scrubs. As he walks by.
And you hear him mimic back almost perfectly. Pardon. In your voice.
Oh, that ain't creepy.
And then he says, no one, Glint. Before he goes into the restroom.
No one glint?
No one, Glint.
You mother trucker!
And I will give... I'm gonna put this down as perception check. So give me a perception check if you recognize the voice he uses when he says no one Glint.
12.
What is it? Can't hear you.
12.
Nope.
The tracker.
You don't
You're not
recognize
gonna
it.
run into the common area. I recognize it for you. Ah!
Oh my god, Spock.
So, I'm gonna guess that Scrubs returns to the main bar area. Okay. So, as you return, Estella at this point has walked in to the bar room and has sat down at a table. She seems exhausted, but it's mostly an angry exhausted. And Scrubs, as you return, if no one else does anything, Rufina will look to you and go, "Did you remember to wash your hands?"
No.
Yes, Scrubs did.
She actually claps her hand and says, "Thank you very much. I'm so very proud." Would you like...
Are you saying that other patrons don't? Oh no, I don't want to hear it.
He's about to say
Oh,
that
you're like
again.
balloon.
Oh, I don't care.
She's like, "Would you like anything to eat, sweetie?" To Scrubs.
Better not hear that southern accent peek
I'm
out again.
trying my best
I
here.
will fight you.
Oh, yeehaw, suckle fuck.
You're fine. She, on the other hand,
Oh no, I can go southern if need be. I grew up in the South. Trust me, and I can turn it back on. I had to turn it off because of the fucking northerners.
Heck. Hold on.
I just have it off. Like, same. I can turn it on and off if I want to, but I don't want to sound dumb.
Hey!
I'm just saying. It'd be like that sometimes.
Scrubs will take a water.
She bobs her head and gets you a glass of water.
Wada.
Now you need to go get more chicken.
No chicken for you.
But I spent 80 minutes on the damn stuff. I deserve more chicken.
Hey, Ross, do you think she deserves more chicken?
Do you really need to ask him that?
Yes.
No, Wither makes a good point.
Legit. If the answer was no, I would be surprised. It's like, no, she deserves nothing. No chicken.
To eat it.
I would be shocked. I'm like, someone replaced Ross. This man is a deceiver.
She makes a very good
Like,
point.
no, she's got a point.
There it is.
Eh.
Alrighty. Joe.
He probably got up and just got him himself after this audacity.
Got me a big old chicken thigh. I win. Thank you.
Hey, is this Kentucky Fried Chicken? Do you have any breasts?
Ah. Sorry, I
No.
got enough of that. Anyway, so what do you guys do? Do you just kind of sit for the hour until Paloma gets there? You get some food, try and strike up a conversation with Estella? What's up? What do you do?
What's up? Whoa.
Oh my god, Spock.
Mm.
I'm Mad Wolf.
Ick.
No chimkin for Uwuno, says Fanis.
Fight me in the
Let's
pit
see.
on Halo. Let's go.
Spock said Cameron Ross's Wang is private. Thought that was obvious. He is married. What? What the hell are you talking about?
I know what he's talking about, you son of a bitch.
I don't understand.
You don't need to.
I think it's an inappropriate joke.
It is.
True, but I don't think I was present for this joke.
You don't worry about it. But anyway, so what do you guys do? There's Rufina you can talk to, Estella, or you could just enjoy food and booze until Paloma gets there.
Well, I'm waiting for the money.
I'll fight you on Fort.
To ask questions.
Doing good. We're playing
Would
D&D.
Sidrid and Scrubs show? Do Scrubs have any questions to ask? Because I don't know how much I've heard of the conversation, and I don't want to metagame and be like, hey, what the fuck does this mean?
That's fair.
I don't want to be like, tell me all the lore. Who's the guy in the mask? What guy? You didn't see shit. Ah!
So
What's the hollow? You didn't hear that conversation, so why are you asking? Anyways.
So yeah, Scrubs and Fidret would technically be the only people who could actually talk about.
Fidret's just gonna have booze. Scrubs, you're my only hope to get lore.
Fine. Fine.
How can I metagame in this environment?
What was Sograd again?
Bartender. And I politely go, so, what was he arguing about?
So are you asking Estella or are you asking Rufina?
Yeah.
What was that?
I was more like in general. I'm trying to, I said it broadly so I could see who actually answers.
Rufina is the one that kind of fluffs up in a way. Like the flowers on her dress seem to stand up on end, almost.
But she has no hair, because she's bones. Understood.
She's bare bones.
Bones.
So she just kind of fluffs up and goes and points at Estella because she's still waiting on that tea to brew. And goes, this crazy one, and that I completely forget his name. And like this is her. Like I have my sheet in front of me. But she says, I forget his name, but these two want to go out at night over to the Hollow of all places. And Estella just kind of snorts from her spot at her table.
Why do I feel like Rafina is the undead version of Zephyr?
I don't know.
I would not go against going to a dangerous place in the midst of the night because I'm dumb as fuck. So I don't know what you mean.
Well, what I'm thinking is all perky and such.
Oh.
That's 100% unintentional, but we can go with it.
Yeah, let's go with it.
You can.
Okay. That is the answer you get from Rufina, is she points out that Estella and she doesn't give the name of the other person, want to go to a place called the Hollow.
I kind of shrug. I'm like, what's wrong with the Hollow?
Despite the fact that she does not have eyeballs, eyebrows, eyelids, or flesh of any kind on her bones,
she's scowling you.
She just kind of stares at you, Fidret. She goes, you don't know, do you, then?
I just kind of tilt my head, look at her, and go, do I look like I'm from here?
Fair enough.
She just kind of tilts her head, and you hear some of her vertebrae crack. Goes, well, touche.
Oh, she is going to kick your ass. Maybe spit in your drink next.
With what fluid?
Don't
answer that! Wait a minute!
Maybe she's not bone dry.
Oh. Maybe after the reaction to Novox without his clothes on.
So she proceeds to tell... she proceeds to look at you and goes, alright, I have a feeling all of you are going to head there eventually, so grab your party and I will explain this all in one go. Estella, from her table, smirks. It is very confident smirk. So. So Scrubs, Novox, and Bidrit, and Zephyr. Essentially, she gathers all of you guys at the bar.
I guess Scrubs is already back in the commons room?
By this point, Scrubs is probably back. Well, yeah, she's already asked him if he washed his hands.
Ah, yes. My memory.
And if I
is
wanted
fake.
a drink.
Yes. Which was water, if I
I
remember
don't have a
correctly.
memory anymore. Just remove my brain from the premises.
And yet you managed to remember that other thing. One thing I was banking on. Ladies and gentlemen, when your plan as a DM backfires. But anyway. That's already
Which is what you get for picking my brain.
I thought you were going to forget. But anyway.
Well, if it's interesting or hot, I don't forget. That's just what happens.
I didn't think this was going to be considered hot, so ha!
Well, some like it hot.
Nobody's crew is connected to nobody, which is hot.
Nobody else is hotter than nobody.
Yes.
Not yet.
First trap.
But anyway. So.
Go on, Miss DM.
So she gathers you guys together. At this point, the tea's finally finished brewing, so she pours Novox a cup. And she tells you guys about Hollow. And goes, essentially it's summarized as the mining town of Pontezule once thrived at the southern extent of the mountains known as the Silver Veins. That changed when the silver ore for which the range was named ran dry. After that, folks started referring to the mine as Hollow for its exhausted resources and the discovery of monstrous bones in its depths. And
I like bones.
Such bones inspired talk of the site being cursed. Nowadays, Hollow is the only name most people call the settlement, and its mine. Both were abandoned years ago, and some would say that it would make the mine a perfect place for illicit meetings.
So minding our own business? Oh, she squeaked.
I got a feeling y'all won't mind your own business.
Why would we? Minding other people's business is a full-time job.
Like, no, she's got a point.
It's gonna give us gold if we try hard enough.
So, that is what she explains about the Hollow. And then she adds on saying, there are too many dangers over there. Not to mention all the Peritons and Etons that are currently over there. Now, let's see. Let's see, would any of you guys know what either of those are? Let me grab my DM notes real quick just to double check, because I don't think... Yeah, neither of you no one in the party would know what either of those things were.
Okay, so it's not a demon or an undead?
Let me double check. No. Neither
Oh.
one is demon or undead.
Roger that.
So. But she said, aside from those two monsters, there's also the ridiculous amount of undead in the area.
You tickled my fancies. And my footsies.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's the thing, though. He's going metric system for the US, going back to feet.
Oh my word.
I laugh because right now I'm using metric pool. You
So.
brought up metric.
It is at this time that Paloma and her dwarven bodyguards finally walk in.
Oh, shit.
Paloma, who's happy to see that everyone in the party is still there, One proceeds to express her relief that you're all together in the same area, and then asks if you found out anything while she was trying to find healers. Hello?
Yeah, I found out that apparently we're not supposed to go to the Hollow.
She bobs her head and goes, well, that is the place I was going to ask you to investigate.
Motherfucker.
I knew it.
I should have known. I'm not getting that long rest anytime soon.
You weren't going to get any rest with tall, dark, and handsome in the back. I heard you thirsty.
Silence.
She'll regain her spell slots when she sees the villain, the big bad.
Oh boy.
Tell you what, you right. I feel like eye candy should heal our wounds.
Oh.
Come on.
Nah. So, she kind of gestures. Yeah, she gestures for the party to sit down at Estella's table. And goes, let us talk more over drinks.
But Fidred is like, hey, my kind of woman.
Yeah. A woman right after my heart, I see. Or is that my luck? I haven't figured out which.
Her dwarven bodyguard just kind of grin. And so, if there are no objections...
I'm rejecting the booze. Hell no.
So if there are no objections from anyone in the party, we'll say you guys move over to Estella's table. Paloma sits right next to Stella with the bodyguard on her left and then the other one on Estella's right.
I see.
And as you guys sit down, it is at this point that our mimicker enters.
Mimi!
Down. Down.
Oh god, I just thought of something, Uno.
What's his name is now?
So if he's what I think he is, I can just hear him say, like, lewdly, give me your seed! Give me your seed!
Oh my gosh.
Lol.
Oh my gosh. You might be
You wanna
slays.
call Mr. Mimicker? I'm calling him Mimi.
Oh, bless.
Like,
Well,
this was gonna happen.
he comes into the room and he stands directly behind Estella and just stands there, still as a statue.
That's not creepy.
Cool. I'm just gonna look.
And so it is at this point everyone in the party gets to... I just realized I kind of gave it away, but you guys were going to learn within the next, like, few minutes in-game anyway. So...
Go on.
Paloma proceeds to tell you guys essentially a little bit of the backstory of why she's asking you this. Again, she mentions that the Sereno outbreak have killed many since it began a few months ago. One night while me and 3 of my friends were traveling, we were trying to determine the source of the outbreak. This strange owl demon revealed itself. This terrible fiend. We were all wounded in the end, but it escaped. 2 of my companions died immediately due to their injuries. We couldn't heal them. And the 3rd, a wonderful druid named Lupe. She died of Sereno soon after. I do know her notes are somewhere here. She was researching the curse and believed that the fiend we saw was behind its spread. Which... I'm sure you guys can connect the 2 dots with something that was given to Novox in terms of info. So, and she reiterates that according to her friend's research, killing the fiend will end the curse for all those suffering from Sereno. So, and
Great, it's a fucking vampire.
It is at this point that she states that they managed to find a single person in the entire town that knew the spell Lesser Restoration, and managed to find 2 people that knew Daylight. But but both of them are already afflicted by Sereno.
Oh, hell.
They just didn't know that this was how it could be cured. And they can't cast it more than 3 times a day.
Hey, that's more than I can.
But essentially, they can save themselves and 2 other people at this point in time. But no one knows how many are going to die tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then...
saving a few is better than saving none.
This is true. Kind of like the starfish story for anyone that knows that one. So, it is at this point she says that scouts have seen owls and strange figures going in and out of the mine near Hollow.
A base of operations.
Yep. And
what are you gonna say about that, Featherman?
She then mentions that she thinks one of the cults of Pazuzu, the moment the word Pazuzu leaves her lips, this statue of a man behind Estella tenses up. And it's not one of those like, oh shit, I've been caught. It's one of those angry tenses. Like he wants to rip out some throats. Kind of angry.
Do we notice this?
I sure as hell do.
You don't know the guy's. You don't know this mysterious figure's name yet. You just could probably, outside of Scrubs, the rest of you could. I know Fidrit could probably guess. Well, actually, no. Fidrit knows this is the other person that was in that room, but everyone else could probably guess. Is like, okay, this dude's here for a reason. And he says that cults of Pazuzu would likely be meeting there. Estella then peeps up and says, and this is why we have to go. We have to go now.
Could I do a religion check?
On who?
Pazuzu.
Go for it. Oh.
Let's see. That's int, right?
I believe that's intelligence.
Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18. Does an 18 work?
It does get you some information. Let me... I know for a fact I wrote this down. Why is it no longer here? Read.
Oh.
Pazuzu.
Oh my god.
Pazuzu.
This keeps up about the Pazuzu and it ain't gonna be happy with me.
Pazulu!
Oh god.
Exactly. See, Wither gets it.
Oh my word. Alright,
I
so...
understand that.
Yeah.
Why he has such a cult.
Okay. So, what you note about Pazuzu is that he is a powerful demon lord and one of the eldest and most reprehensible of them. He's also called the Dark Angel of the Four Winds and the Prince of the Lower Aerial Kingdoms. And he holds sway over all evil flying creatures, even among the different layers of the abyss.
The Windlings.
Evil.
Windlings.
Winglings are not evil.
I beg to differ.
Talking
Excuse me, that thing tried to fight
They're
me.
essentially chaotic, just like yourself.
If anything, they're
And the
chaotic.
thing's not evil. Are we allowed to be left alone to our own devices?
I don't know about you,
No.
but I think I'm pretty evil.
Oh my god.
And I lie.
Yeah, I think you're pretty horny. That's about it.
Hey,
No.
I
you got
don't
a point.
point out your alcoholism. You don't point out my horniness.
And there's the robots again.
Hey, what part of that do you mortals not understand?
But yeah, so that is the information you have about Pazuzu.
By Zuzu pets.
Oh god, Spock.
I remember those things. But yeah, so like I said, Estella has a little outburst and says that's why we have to go now. We have to go there and see if we can find the fiend. Or maybe even kill off some of the cultists for Pazuzu.
You suck.
Paloma kind of shakes her head and goes, "No, you can't go at night, lest you get cursed with Sereno as well." It is at this point. Go ahead. What was that?
What?
You were saying something?
No.
Okay.
I said but
Oh gosh. It is at this point that Paloma once again offers 100 gold per character for the party's assistance, so a total of 400 gold pieces.
Damn.
If you agree to investigate the mine and slay any of the fiends that you find in it, especially if it is the fiend that causes Sereno, which, because I'm having a hard time pronouncing the Tlatekolo? Demon Hootie. Calling it Demon Hootie.
demon owls.
There you go. But yeah. But essentially, she's asking, she's going to pay 400 gold pieces for you to go to the Hollow and slay this thing.
But not at night. Because she just said not to go at night.
She says, she warns against going at night lest you suffer the fate she had before Novox healed her.
So what I'm hearing is the party should sleep.
She then pulls a ring off her middle finger and holds it up to you. And say, if you agree to go, I will also give you this.
The fuck is that?
He wants to marry us?
No.
Sorry, I don't swing that way.
I'm not the married type.
How many people here have the ability to detect magic?
Me.
You mean Arcana?
You can also, or I guess that would be more specific, is an Arcana check to see if you know what this ring is. Or what you can identify this ring is.
Let's see if I can do it.
I don't know where it would say if I can detect magic.
It would be Knowledge Arcana, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
I've got a +5 with when I roll my intelligence, so I mean I could roll that.
Go for it. If you want.
So I have a 14 plus 5, so 19.
So 19? Alright. So, anyone beat a 19?
As you say 19, I roll a 19.
Well then.
So, 19 plus 1?
Alright. So, anyone else beat a 19?
Nope. I got like a 9.
I don't have Arcana.
Okay, so Novox and Fidrit recognize this ring as a ring of jumping.
Jump around. Jump around.
I don't need
And
that.
you know that while wearing this... So what?
Do not give it to the hyper one.
While wearing
I
this,
mean, if I jump in the sky and then do levitate, can't I go higher in the sky?
not quite. But while wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell from it. As a bonus action, it will, but can target only yourself when you do so. And for those that don't know what the jump spell is, it is you touch a creature.
No idea.
The creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends.
Oh, I see. I'm a bouncy fellow, but not a jumpy man.
It's like boing.
Pretty much. But she offers to give you guys a ring of jumping and the directions to Hollow, which is 14 miles away.
So you're saying we should sleep on the journey?
I don't know if you'll be able to get 8 straight hours of sleep on a 14-mile trip.
I mean, if I try hard enough,
But 8
I'll
hours?
sleep right now.
But 8 hours?
I'll start right now.
Oh, gosh. But
Sleep on the bear, you go without me.
word. But yeah,
My
go
bear
with
is
me.
not a taxi.
Dick.
It can be.
Jeez.
Nah,
I mean,
have not.
Fortino's
No.
apparently listening to this plan for some apparent reason.
No.
But that is the current offer is 400 gold pieces and the ring of jumping.
That's like at least 4 things of holy water.
And then she says, I can't.
Per person.
She says, I can't get the 200 gold pieces right now for the upfront charge. And she looks at Fidret because he's the one that mentioned it. Says, I can't get the full 200 right now, but I can give you 100 gold at this moment. Will you accept
cricket.
that?
I'm going to turn to my party and look at them. Well, what do you think?
So, what does the party say?
I agree to it. I don't know about everyone else.
I think that's fine.
That's 2 yeses.
Scrubs is fine with that.
3. And Fidret. I'm gonna guess Fidret goes along with it. Since it would be 3-1 otherwise.
It's very quiet.
Might be
I'm
might be talking to someone at the moment.
Okay, I was like, somebody pull a string. He's not talking.
Yeah, rebellion.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
There we are.
Sorry, I said, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Since everyone else agreed, I agreed.
Alright. So she smiles and looks to the dwarf on her left. The dwarf puts a bag with 100 gold pieces in it on the table. And he stresses that y'all shouldn't go there at night and proceeds to tell this little story. Goes, I was riding by a hollow after dark, trying to get home, when I saw movement up by the old mine entrance. These 2 gaunt figures were dragging some poor soul into the mine, had it wrapped up tight. Looked like twin death, they did. I'll never forget their hissing and their slithering horrid tongues. As mercy, the body they were dragging looked like it was already dead. I rode on to tell you. I didn't look back.
Wow.
Don't go there at night.
So we're going there at night then, huh?
Mhm. When are we expected to get there? Like, how much of a trek is it from here to there?
Paloma says it is 14 miles away from your current location. So, I mean, you can walk... My brain does not have enough energy to do that math, Ross!
Uh-oh.
At a walking movement speed of 30, since the bear will be able to carry Fidret. How long would it take you? See, what is it? 30 feet every 6 seconds. How long would that take you to do 14 miles?
Who knew math class would be important for D&D?
It's all numbers.
Exactly. And I'd walk 14 miles.
Because it's 30 feet over 6 seconds. 60 seconds in a minute. And then however many feet in a mile.
About 4 hours.
So it'd take you guys 4 hours. I'll say it's probably around noon at the moment, so you guys would get there at around 1600.
Oof.
Wouldn't that be going there at night?
If you went now, yes. And Estella says, I'm sure we can handle anything. We'll head there
I'm
now.
sorry, have you seen the state of this fucking party?
It is then that Estella says, well, fine, we'll go ahead. Gesturing to the person behind her.
Ooh,
I wouldn't advise it.
dead people go ahead.
She just kind of puffs up her cheeks.
We just need supplies. What could you possibly help us with in terms of supplies?
Estella nods her head and goes, well, we can use what the bounty hunters had left. I'm sure they had some kind of supplies on them.
Ouch!
Fortino's in the back, just kind of crying.
According to
Wow.
according to the 5th edition thing, fast travel time is 4 miles an hour.
Okay. So you guys can get that done in about 4.
3. That'd be about
3.5.
Yeah. Slow is 2 miles an hour.
Well then. And you guys could always take a cart.
The only fast thing we have are ponies.
Oh yeah, you guys have horses.
Yep, that's true.
You have 7
Yeah,
horses.
we're trying to convince people not to go at night. And what a great idea would it be to sleep before we leave. We have a very tired Novox.
We've got two party members who are low on energy and probably low on spells. So sleeping now would not be the smartest choice.
It would not be great, but Estella is probably gonna die if she goes tonight. I have a feeling. Or be very brutally injured, but knowing you, DM, probably gonna die. Am I that attached to Estella? Yeah, I think we can sleep.
Wow! Oh! Holy hits! Ow!
Damn.
Oh!
I'm just saying, I have a pretty good feeling that Mimi, he's not gonna have any trouble. Even if he does, he has friends on the other side. Estella, on the other hand, I don't think would do as well, but still, if she's so confident, it's not my fault that she gets cocky and sneaks out in the middle of the night to go with her masked friend.
Yeah.
To Death's domain. Not my fault. Not my problem. You've been warned by a skeleton. If anything, that should be more foreboding. Whether it's a pep and step skelly or not.
Somebody just played the Wilmer noise.
Oh, jeez. But
I'm just saying. All the red flags have been hung. If you still want to keep your rose-colored glasses on, that's your own fault.
Now, my only question is, are you saying this in
Character? No. No,
Okay,
no.
because I can
No.
I can never
Never
tell
tell.
if you are.
Yeah, I know. I'm very confusing.
Kick.
If it's overly mean and very bad, that's probably not character, because Zephyr is a precious being. A cinnamon roll. A biscuit.
Thank you, Spock.
And there is a small inflection, but it can be missed when she goes over.
Very much so. Zephyr is practically just me.
But a lot
That's
more
how I'm going
peppy.
down this road.
There's
Yeah,
that,
a
but
lot
then
more
again,
peppy.
but yeah, just remember that I sometimes miss that as well.
Yeah, I realized I haven't said a single thing in character yet. I've just been staring at Mimi.
Alright, I guess, Scrubs, do you want to say anything? Or...
I don't even know where we left off. I'm sorry for such a big tangent.
Well, it's the players in the back of the minds of the characters.
Well, yeah. Last.
So,
I don't think Scrubs has anything to add to. But
I mean, weren't we just asked how much supplies bounty hunters had?
well,
Yeah.
Estella said you guys can get supplies from the bounty hunters. And then she mentioned, or she was going to mention, that she and Glint, gesturing to the guy behind her, should be able to get enough for 7 days. But they don't expect to be over there that long. She also says she might be able to get a hold of a few healing spells. But she's not sure.
Well, then, from that first.
Glint doesn't say a word.
Of course not.
So Estella's saying this? Like,
No.
what was that?
Yes, Estella tells you guys that.
And Glint's decision is, what was it?
Glint is just standing behind Estella, but
We follow every word Estella says, apparently.
at the moment, it looks like he is going to follow Estella.
Lapdog vibes.
Oh, you don't want the birdie, or you don't want the feathery lover to die now, do you, Zephyr?
I think Feather Boy will be just about fine.
So you don't want to go
Because
protect
he
them?
already is. Damn. Anyways,
They're gonna fry his ass.
The thirst
Probably.
is real.
I
Cover
tell
it
you
with,
what, no matter how hot I think he is, if he's dumb, it means nothing.
Well, there's a difference between dumb and confident in this.
Okay,
world.
confident, there's a difference between confident and cocky. You've been warned by multiple people, do not go at night, and you're gonna go anyway? That's dumb.
Dum dum
Sounds like
dum
you
dum
basically
dum.
had drink party.
There's a
Hmm.
party of people that could go with you, and you're still wanting to go, even though that party's like, hey, let's wait a day, go in there in the morning, we can scope out the zone, and figure out everything in the daytime. If you want to stay till the nighttime, hell, we'll already fucking be there.
Well,
Damn.
here's something you can do, since this is now being brought up, like, amongst all of the players. Do you persuade? Because you guys have a persuasion skill.
Mhm.
And I'll try.
I'm about to say, do you persuade Estella to stay until tomorrow? Because right now, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, she wants
You're
to
gonna
go.
sneak out at night.
She's going, the moment this meeting is over, she will get those supplies, and she and Glint will head out. That is her current state of mind.
Got it.
My charisma sucks, so I'm not the one
I
to talk.
want to use my charisma modifier for once in my fucking life. I'm gonna try persuasion.
Alright, so it sounds like Zephyr's gung-ho for it.
I'd say, where is...
I
So,
see no reason
charisma?
for two
Yeah.
people just to go die for no reason.
So Scrubs is
Oh,
also going to bring
Jesus.
up. Scrubs is also going to bring up that as someone who has been on sailing, who has been on a sailing ship, you usually want to have more supplies than you think you will need, because you don't know what will happen on the trip.
That's a very good point. Very good
So,
point.
even if we are only likely to be over there for a day or two, having a week's worth of supply would probably be a good estimate, especially with a crew of, the Scrubs looks around, about a dozen people? There's 4 of us, there's our captive, there's the 3...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Fortino.
There's the 3... There's the 3 NPCs. That's edging on a dozen.
Fair enough.
You know.
I'm just wondering if there's anything...
Okay. So
I'm
that
just
is...
trying to word my things.
I will put it this way, I'll say certain number of points. We're looking at an HP bar. I'll give you, to try and convince Estella, I will give that, because that's very good. I will give that explanation of supplies, like, 3 points off the hit bar here.
Basically, what I was doing with that is attempting to assist with this persuasion, because Scrubs knows that he can speak a bit, but Scrubs is not eloquent.
Yeah. But bringing that up is good. Because yeah, this is going to be a mix of rolling and legit persuasion.
And legit reasoning. Damn.
Yeah, in character.
Alright,
Is
so
the key
I
here.
guess... Should I also
I would
hype up then?
I would say everyone roll.
Oh no.
No matter how bad, which could be potentially hilarious. But no matter
That's a
how
4.
bad, as I say it.
Charisma 20.
Do you want to give anyone guidance, or is that you've done your guidance for the day?
It's a cantrip,
Okay.
so I can use it.
Alright.
Might
I
as
guess
well.
I'll give whoever is next guidance.
So it's rolling a d20, and then you add on, let's see, persuasion is charisma. So you add your charisma modifier.
Okay, so who's next exactly?
I rolled, but I don't think I need any modifiers. Somehow I got an 18. I don't know how. How the fuck did I get an 18?
Oh my gosh!
I'm the worst charismatic person with no 0 addition of charisma. How the fuck did I pull this off?
You rolled a flat 18?
I rolled a flat 18. I don't know how the fuck I did this.
Shit! And
Witchcraft!
what's your charisma modifier? Like, isn't it low?
0.
It's
Zero.
0! Holy
Oh.
shit, okay.
So somehow my bluntness worked. Somehow.
Scrubs rolled an 18 as well.
Damn. Rolled 18, anything added?
That's total.
That's total? Okay. Holy shit. Alright, and now we got Zephyr.
21.
21. Shit. Well, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so...
Bard charisma is my proficiency.
Alright, I will say that lowers everything to... Alright, I got my number. So, I will say... I will score y'all's responses and either give you favorability, depending on how you rolled, or maybe detract a little bit. I'm sorry, Corgi. Or essentially give you favor, like a leaning toward, benefit of the doubt thing, or more scrutinizing, depending on what you guys say. So that's how I'm going to take it from the rolling side of things. So now we get into the RP side of things.
What Scrub said so far, what's her response?
So with what Scrubs has said, she's like, okay, you make a fair point. We need to make sure we have enough supplies for everyone going. And she then makes a note of who all is going. I'm going, Glint's going, and Glint behind her just gives a small nod. You 4 would be going. So that's a total...
Our horses would be going.
Then she kind of perks up and realizes, I didn't even think about the horses. But that's still a total of 6, plus 6 horses, is what she currently has in her head. Paloma speaks up and goes, I need to stay here and make sure I protect the people. Unfortunately, I will not be able to join you on this trip. So, her bodyguards will also be staying with Paloma.
It's understandable.
There's also Fortino, but you kind of have to both persuade and or intimidate Fortino into going. Because on the one hand, if you intimidate the shit out of him, he may pass out again.
Yeah.
I like them odds.
Oh gosh. But he is a...
I kind of just want to be like, and Fortino, isn't that right, Fortino?
Hey, up to you if you want to try that. Because we're talking about who's going right now. That's currently a total of 6 plus horses.
You think he has an option?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fortino thinks there's an option, so you might need to call him out by name.
He can look at the bear and have a discussion with it.
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think Fortino now understands that he's going as well. So at that
Going.
point, Fortino says, I think I'm also gonna end up going. And Estella legit frowns and goes, you're going to take the bounty hunter that tried to kill us at this entrance.
I literally turn to them and I look at her straight in the eyes and goes, if all else fails, it's a meat shield.
The color drains from Fortino's face.
Out of character. Well, he hasn't tried to kill us in several hours. We think he's on the mend.
Zephyr's also gonna pipe up, I don't think he'll be much of a threat.
Fortino just starts to sob.
Well, we do need as many able bodies as possible, but...
You know what? Rethinking his choice in careers
Life.
now?
Just life in general. So, Estella is like, okay, so there's 7 people going. So we need supplies for 7 days for 7 people. So she has taken what Scrubs has said into account.
Woot! We got somewhere.
She then says, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get those supplies, but it may take an hour. But we could still go tonight. So,
as long as you were accompanied, we do not want any more deaths. As he kind of shivers a bit.
And I actually need a D20 for Magic the Gathering. I do not have one on my person.
Ooh,
which
magic.
is surprising. It's a much better counter than a normal D20.
Oh, yeah.
You are awesome, hun! Thank you!
Woohoo!
Puppy rules.
You know what?
Thank you! Because I also need one for Glint.
So you have some backup.
Thank you! Alright, so I've got my counter. And this is going to be so much easier to deal with. Alright, so she concedes on the point that, yes, she's going to have to get more supplies, but she's certain, but it will take an hour, which is a point you guys can latch on to. Because you already, we'll say... Everyone give me your intelligence scores real quick.
Oh, hell.
12.
12.
13.
Okay.
My intelligence is 18 without any modifier.
Corgis.
13.
13. Okay. So that means Fidret would probably put it between Fidret and Scrubs to figure out the previous math. For it's going to take about 4 hours roughly to get to this place.
Wait, what math am I doing?
It essentially
Travel time.
Yeah. And it's essentially just bringing up what we calculated earlier. So I'd say between you two is bringing up the fact of, hey, we got 4-hour travel time. If you're getting an hour of supplies, I'll let you guys take it from there.
What time is it?
It is currently around noon.
Even after that long argument and the stuff in the sky?
Okay.
It was noon then.
Okay, so I stand corrected because that would have been an hour afterwards. So it is about, I'd say, 1:20.
Mm-hmm.
How to get supply? I'd probably say somewhere between that half an hour to an hour to load up horses, carts, our unwilling meat shield, and
14 goes
4 hours travel. That gets us there somewhere around 6:30 to 8:30, depending on traffic.
Depending on traffic.
Plus,
Yeah, I
we
was
gotta
gonna
stop for
say.
food. Plus, we gotta stop for food along the way.
Oh, and
If anyone needs a bathroom break,
I was
you
about
gotta
to
have
say that, damn it.
Two horses, the whole cars are chasing a white Bronco with some guy on it. We don't know what's going to happen. If anyone gets that reference, I thank you.
We might find some cultists on the way and have to stop for a fight.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, you people are making me happy. Stella kind of grimaces and goes, and Paloma will then pipe up and say, I'm warning you not to go at night. Paloma looks dead at Estella. Goes, do not go at night. You saw what happened to me. Do not go. Estella's like, but with the 7 of us, I'm certain we could do something.
Is it worth to risk your health?
And besides, Estella, you are of no use, dead.
She once again grimaces and goes, but we have enough strength between all of us, don't we?
Stella, if you haven't noticed, 2 of our magic users are kind of tapped out. So, we're technically down 2.
It is at this point that Glint takes a step to the right, which is a step closer to the party.
Nice. Come closer to me.
Oh, good lord. Oh, no.
What have you done?
That's not in character.
You've activated my first trap.
Oh, gosh. So.
I mean, if we get Glint not to go, then she won't go alone.
That is true. She won't go alone. But right now, Glint is leaning toward y'all. Like, he's made a physical step toward you. But he's still essentially behind Estella. But you made a very good point that essentially 2 of you are down. So
look at the big guy and be like, what do you think? Quiet, silent, whatever you want to call you.
I believe they said his name was Glint.
Now, until he speaks, he's mute.
Wow.
shit. All right. Party, give me perception checks. Essentially, it's like a memory check.
Perception, huh?
Yep.
I'll give you my 20.
Gotta roll for it.
Ah,
Nice try.
damn it. I'm not
11.
perceiving anything.
Alright, so we got an 11.
With my modifier, I got 9. I perceive nothing. I am dense as fuck right now.
You guys are you two are more focused on the conversation.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
Zephyr?
I got a nat 1, so a 4. No. 5. Apologies.
Are you eating your own words now, DM?
No!
Num 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 num.
Zephyr is so freaking focused on the conversation and how our dear friend here looks. Doesn't even recognize, none of you recognize the voice that Glint speaks with when he says, I am no one. Glint.
I agree. That's the point.
So,
Sorry, I can stop.
you're fine. But that is how he introduces himself, is I am no one.
Is it one of the voices that he used earlier?
It's the voice that I had you roll for, but you didn't recognize it.
Whoops.
Shouldn't that give him like a little bit of advantage on this one? Because he's heard it once. Now he's hearing it again.
Given the fact that there is a more pressing conversation going on at the current point in time, I'm going to say no this time.
To be fair, I thought that the reason she was bringing up his voice was because it was related to my backstory, but yeah, that's not the reason.
No.
No.
Not this time.
Nobody in the party would understand what it is.
Nobody, you say?
Because nobody has gotten the perception check yet.
Oh. Oh, how dreadful.
What's
Such
funny?
a shame.
What's funny is, and I'm gonna reveal this ahead of time. Every single time he talks, until you guys get that roll, like you succeed on it. Until you succeed, I'm gonna have you guys do perception checks every time. Sometimes it may be at disadvantage, depending on the circumstances.
Oh, great. He's starting to sound like Sansa.
That would be funny. That would be
I was
terrifying,
gonna say.
but that would be funny.
But
But he has no cat. But anyway. But that is how he introduces himself, is just, he is no one, Glint. So.
and if that's what you prefer to be called, I'm sure we will respect that. Zephyr's gonna look at Fidrid.
I politely ignore you.
Also, DM, didn't he refer to himself as something different when I met him earlier?
No one Glint.
I think I had said Glint no one last time.
No one Glint. Pardon. I was paying attention to this conversation. No one Glint. It is indeed what she said last time.
But yeah, last time I had said Glint no one, but he introduces himself this time as no one Glint.
No one Glint. I know Glint.
Heck.
Jesus Christ.
Don't mind me going insane. I just know things. But I don't even know anything other than their naming scheme, bro. And yet it's driving me insane.
So, with Estella, can I also point out that, what was it, the creatures, like, thrive on the night?
That's a good point. She goes to, and with that, she attempts to go to argue that, oh, we can take them with 7 people, but it goes back to the point that she realizes as she's about to start speaking that it goes back to the point of, you guys are down 2 people. Yes, y'all can fight, but 2 of you are pretty much exhausted, and that would increase the chances of you guys getting killed.
Are we gonna die? Of course we will.
Kick. And she goes, but we might miss our chance if we don't go tonight, is her next defense.
What information do you have that makes you think tonight is crucial to this?
Why are you
What is the difference between tonight and tomorrow?
She frowned,
Too much info.
and it is at this point that Glint speaks up. Once again, everyone has a chance to do perception check.
I'm fucking doing it.
So, quick
Okay, that's better.
So I think what it was earlier is... What did you roll earlier with that first perception check?
Who?
Scrubs? Was it a 13, I think?
I think so.
Okay.
Something like that. It was not good, whatever it was.
Okay. So...
I think I passed this time.
Same.
I think we got it.
So, it's one of those...
I got a nat 20 plus my 4.
I'm sorry, did you say nat 20?
Nat 20 plus the 4 modifier.
Well, shit.
I got a 23.
And I got an 18.
I got
all
a
the
19.
modifiers.
I know this voice.
And this is where I get to
Trying
say
to be
fuck.
distracted.
It is at this point that Glint speaks again and says, words on the wind that Pazuzu Colt meets tonight. And it is in the voice. Everyone that made above, that either matched or made above an 18.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Recognizes this voice as nobody.
Aha! Suckers!
It is still very clear that whoever this person actually, or it's very clear that Glint is almost borrowing the voice in a way, but he is also piecemealing his sentence together because each word has a different tone on it. With the
But they're all hot,
oh my gosh.
nonetheless. I know that fucking voice. Hell yeah.
Hot and bothered, hot and bothered.
Double timed, apparently. But yes, so you all recognize it as the voice of nobody. But again, it is piecemealed from what sounds like different conversations.
Oof. Oof, I say oof.
But Glint is the one that says that essentially there is a meeting tonight. But it is word on the wind. Is the key phrase you could attack here.
Much as I can throw it. I can't throw wind.
Kick.
I can try.
I mean, you can pass gas.
Kick.
I can get a real good spiral into clouds, but I can't throw it. It just comes right back at me.
Kick.
Like a boomerang.
Well, of course you have your spiral. But anyway, so there are two things to note here. One, there is still the conversation going on, but how do the characters react to recognizing the voice of nobody?
I tense up a bit and my hand drops down to my crossbow. Like, automatically.
Shit. One moment, dudes. Hello?
Uh-oh. Clickety click, click, click.
Hello?
We've been trying to get a hold of you for your car's extended warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god, Spock.
Well then. Call from the people who run the service to our phone.
Oh.
Jiminy.
Interesting.
Thankfully, they're gonna call back later. Alright, so, back to this. So, Fidrit reacts to dropping hand toward the crossbow. How the rest of you go?
Zephyr's gonna say, how you speak. You mimic people you've heard before, don't you?
Damn, that's a
It's
one.
completely cutting off the conversation, yeah.
Glint shifts his head a little bit and says, yes, but it's not in a voice any of you have heard yet.
Novox is going to take out his lantern.
You're going to do the... I'm going to guess you're doing the same test as what you did with nobody?
Yep.
Alright. So while that's set up, because I'm going to need... Because it may be a different color of flame.
Alrighty.
So, Scrubs, how do you react?
Jesus, this lantern is like a fucking mood ring.
Oh, it's about to be.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out rainbows.
Scrubs?
Scrubby.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
Mike?
I know, I was thinking.
Oh.
Oh.
Oopsie doodle.
Who left Scrubs in charge of thinking?
To be fair, one of his flaws is that he follows orders, he doesn't question them.
Oof.
So, yeah. I guess Scrubs would try to start reaching towards his weapon, but try and keep it on the down low.
Okay. So, what color of flame represents a pure neutral character?
Gray.
Your lantern lights up gray.
Damn.
He has no strong feelings one way or the other.
His alignment is neutral. Pure neutral.
Don't trust him. Can't
That makes
trust a
him
man
less
that's
hot.
neutral.
Wow.
Hold on, what?
What?
Wow.
What was that, Zoe?
I
What
said
did
I
you
can't
say?
trust anybody that's in the middle. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Because, I'm
Which way
sorry, in
the
my
wind
mind,
will
neutral
blow.
just means they see good and evil the exact same thing. So stabbing a motherfucker wouldn't be evil to them, in my opinion.
Depends
Nope,
on the
don't trust him.
motherfucker.
Well,
Oh, I
it's
don't
sort of
trust
like,
this motherfucker.
you know, like if they're
Depends on who
offering
they
information. Oh,
What was that?
I was gonna say, if they're offering information or gold, they won't turn it down from anyone.
It depends on the
Essentially.
character, but yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have any, like... True, they don't really have any strong leanings, but it is very difficult for someone to be true neutral. I will say that.
Yeah,
He
but
see
they
things
do
more
have a
balanced.
strong leaning about Kazuzu.
That is true.
So he has a heart, but he does shady shit.
That's one way to look at it.
I mean, don't we all?
But
Now
in
he's
this
gotta-
regard, all I can say is conjecture. But the only thing that is definitely confirmed is he mimics people's voices. That was 100% confirmed. And it's voices he has heard. And he is entirely neutral in terms of alignment.
Well,
And he
I don't
also
know
looks like
that. No box does now.
This is true. Novox knows that he's entirely neutral. Which, given what you guys know, could be kind of weird.
Yeah, my hand's not leaving the crossbow anytime soon. I can tell you that.
I don't even remember what conversation we were having before this. I mean, yes, persuasion of but this is important.
True. And Estella is still not all the way down. I will say this.
Well, I figured.
What does the lantern say about Estella?
You'll have to shift focus.
Alright.
So, when you shift focus to Estella, she would be... What color is chaotic neutral?
Chaotic neutral?
Mm-hmm.
A darker gray.
So we'll say that's what it is. But yeah, we'll say it's a much darker, almost if I remember correctly, it was a green flame for chaotic evil, or was it purple?
It was purple.
Purple. So it's a dark gray with a purple tint.
Yeah.
I remember.
So great, it's friggin' mauve.
Yeah.
He was purple.
Mm-hmm. He was a vibrant purple.
Yeah, hot.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, vibrating purple?
I think that's what Winter just heard.
Oh my goodness.
But anyways, I'd like to tell everyone we've been on for about 3 hours.
Oh shoot.
Just about.
Let's try and finish the persuasion and conversation with Estella and Glint real quick then.
Roger that.
If you guys don't mind, just so that we can finish up this segment. So,
Yeah, that's fine. I'm done with that.
Alright, so with that in mind and with time in mind, what do you guys do next? Do you continue trying to start getting information out of Glint, or do you finish up with Estella? And I can tell you, Estella's maybe 3 points away from being totally convinced to, okay, stay here. But Glint did tell you, and keeping in mind, it's on the wind, which likely could mean rumor has it.
Talk. Thank you.
So, what do you guys do? Out of all of the things, at least with time, I would suggest finishing with Estella first. But again, keeping in mind, I am suggesting you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can entirely jump on Glint if you want to. I would highly advise against fighting him in that term, but still. Y'all do.
No, Winter, you can't jump on him a different way.
I didn't want to say it.
Don't worry, Zoe.
I did.
Alright, so, with that said, I think the
He
last...
hasn't taken me out to dinner yet.
Keck.
That's not happening.
So, with that said, Estella still seems... it's much, much weaker now, but she wants to still go out tonight. And I think the last point I made for it was essentially what Glint had as information. But again, the on the wind, which could also mean rumor has it, you guys, that's one point you can attack on that. But it's up to you. So what points can you guys make?
If this is a rumor, we very well could be traveling into a trap.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Where exactly did this rumor come from? Or the word on the wind?
You hear the click of what sounds like a beak. And Glint looks at Estella. Estella goes, well, I think Glint was able to talk to some birds.
Oh, you are going to get her riled up.
And the birds mentioned something was coming and going from the mine. And then here's where things change. She says, I thought that meant there would be a cultist meeting. And Glint agreed with me. By the way, Paloma and her bodyguards have noticed the fact that you guys have gone to, like, most of you went to your weapons. That movement for them did not escape their eyes. Did it escape? Didn't escape Glint either, apparently. Fuck. I was hoping he'd be blind on this. Damn it.
Hey, I haven't done shit. I'm in
with the exception of Zephyr, that is true, but still.
Hey, what about me?
But you lifted your lantern.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm gonna bash him with it.
Not yet.
They don't know that.
But anyway.
For all they know, you could be using fireballs out of it.
Yeah, that's true. But You do make a very good. You do make a good point with the trap part. So again, Estella's next thing or next point is, well, they heard it from the birds, but they assumed that it was the cult of Pazuzu moving in and out.
The saying, man, is you don't have any concrete evidence. You're hoping you get there and you find it.
And you don't want to become a sacrifice to him.
I would advise caution, ma'am. Take a day. Let us rest up. Let us get proper supplies, maintenance our weapons, get our cart ready, get everything in order, and we go during the day. We'll scout out, we'll find information, and then, if they're there, we can fight them.
One more point.
Mm-hmm.
She is a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Okay. Another issue is most of us can see in the dark. That one pointing at Zephyr can't.
That's true.
Under the bus you go?
Deep under the bus.
More so, less of under the bus, more so, they're going to need a torch in order to see. Which will
give away our position.
Mm-hmm.
And leave us sitting ducks.
Zephyr's gonna do a very nervous elf, like,
You hear a clatter from Glint. Again, it's the sound of a beak. And he takes a solid step toward the party. It is not a hostile one, though. But it is a similar...
My hand is still there.
One hop this time.
okay, who in the party is he like closest to? I feel like our lineup is Zephyr, Fidrid, Scrubs, and Novox on the end, and that's just how we're sitting around this table. Is it a circle table? Is that like the lineup?
Well, it's a circular table, so...
Well,
So,
I mean, Novox
something
by one
roundhouse
dwarf,
kick?
I'm by the other dwarf, and those two are like in the middle area.
That's actually a point I didn't even think about.
It would be, we would need to know who he's moving towards, because one, if he's moving most towards Fidrid right now, he's probably gonna get fucking shot.
Probably. Fidrit, would you sit would you sit next to the other, like, would you sit closer to Estella and the dwarf, or would you sit closer to Paloma and the other dwarf?
Or would you sit mid-party?
Hey, who are we asking?
For Fidrit.
Oh, I don't know. I just fucking sat down. I didn't think about it.
So, alright. So, Scrubs?
I just
Scrubs would
assumed it
probably be
was-
next to Novox.
Yeah, I assume me and Novox were on the ends,
So we'll
closest
probably
to the dwarves.
So we'll probably say, the way I see it is it's going from...
Priest.
I know. But in a way, she does make a little bit of a point. So it goes Paloma, Dwarf,
Thank you, Spock.
Novox, Scrubs, Fidrit, Zephyr, Dwarf, Estella. And so it would be going toward Zephyr, is how I've seen it. That's how I've been picturing it in my head.
Yeah, that's how I was picturing it as well. It's less likely that he would move towards people that actively have weapons toward him.
I haven't aimed it at him yet. I'm just holding it.
Yeah,
I mean, yes.
it's essentially your
Would
hand
it
is on
be-
the grip of the pistol, but he ain't pulled it from the holster yet.
Exactly.
Yes, and I understand that, but I'm just saying.
That's fair. But yeah.
It's also smart to move into where I'm in the line of fire.
But yeah, he's taken a solid step toward the party, which for Estella, that means definitely losing his support on that current thing, because he is also being convinced. It's not just Estella, but it is also him as well.
Well, I have a kind of point with the rumor thing.
Go ahead.
If it's even safe to assume that it's cultists moving in and out of the thing, what tells you that tonight is the final night that they're moving in and out of the thing? Did the birds tell you how much activity, or is there less activity now?
And what are their numbers?
How many details did you get?
He bobs his head and goes, "Good point." And his speech is very slow and very he's very much considering his words. He's also considering his voices. So he changes the voice, and it sounds more like he's mimicking Estella and Rufina. He goes, "Numbers around 20 last time.
Well, we're fucked.
Peritons, few. Etons, few tonight. Don't know tomorrow unless speak with birds." And again, he's being very careful and making sure his words are very clear. But he's using Rufina's and Estella's voices to essentially get the sentence across. And I'd like you guys to do one more perception check. This one should be an easy one for you guys to pass.
19.
Shit.
14.
Okay. So
Going good today.
23.
I have a 20, Matt.
Okay. On top of the fact that you guys do notice that he speaks slowly, so his words are very clear, but his words are a perfect replica of Estella and Rufina. Yes, it's still a little bit jagged, but it is practically perfect in terms of mimicry. The sound
That's not
and tone.
creepy at all.
We want to lean on our side.
Thank God we don't have telephones. He would make so much frauds.
But
I'd also like to bring up, he talked about the birds and that he can go ask them.
What if the birds aren't reliable? They were paid off with corn.
kick.
No, I would like to ask, can I speak with the birds with you?
Glint stares at Zephyr for a bit.
Would it be possible for me to join you when you go to speak to the birds? I have my own questions to ask.
He raises his head a little bit, and then nods and says, "Yes. Morning. Early. On edge of town. Close to Hollow." So you're gonna have to get up early in the morning, essentially, in order to go speak with the birds with him.
Now, I have a question. Is there a possibility that we can get a cart so me and Zephyr can sleep while the others, like, man the wheel?
Well, that is fair. Technically, you could do that. But it is at this point, Glint will look back at Estella, and Estella, because you guys have made enough points and strong enough points, that Estella relents and says, "Okay, fine. We will go early tomorrow morning to ensure that we arrive well before nightfall.
Anyway, this is a double win for me. Out of character. It's a date!
God, he wants him to ruffle his feathers.
Oh gosh. This is gonna be fun.
Why do I see Zephyr taking like one of the tapestries on the wall and then dancing around like a fucking peacock?
Does what Toothless does in that How to Train Your Dragon.
Exactly.
Light Fury. But yeah, so with that, it ends the conversation, or at least the persuasion of Estella. So, do you guys want to continue, like, say, with questioning Glint, or do you guys want to call it here?
Probably best to call it here.
Yeah.
Probably best to cut here.
Okay.
That way we can come up with more questions.
Sure.
And if all else fails, I get to bird talk with him. He's trapped with me.
Oh gosh. See,
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna write down
Not
a
only
few
is this a
notes.
date, it's an interrogation,
Jesus
bitches.
Christ,
Let's
Vanis.
go.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the 15 minutes.
Alright, and so with that, that is the end of session 15. So, are you guys still having fun?
We are so
Yeah.
fucked.
I think it's obvious.
So,
Should we like bend over backwards now, or are you going to spank us later? I don't hear a no.
I feel like our sleep is going to get interrupted right at the 7th hour. Just 10 out of 10.
This is gonna be fun. That's all I'm going to say is just, this is gonna be fun.
Well, the scrubs, have fun with whatever late night shenaniganery she comes up with. 2 of us are going to sleep.
And you have to get 8 hours of sleep. Straight. Uninterrupted in order to get those
I mean,
spell
that's my
slots.
view. I guess Novox can do whatever the fuck he wants.
This is true.
He just needs to get a little bit of sleep.
Novox doesn't have the
Okay.
same restrictions you do.
Novox, Spidrid, Scrubs. I'm taking drug me with some tea, lady. We're going to sleep.
Yep.
I'm knocking the fuck out. I'm a dense sleeper.
Alright. So, let's see. Questioning Glint. Let's see.
I'm just gonna give Zephyr a rag and say, does this smell like chloroform?
Well then.
I think I broke him.
Alright, so let's see. We are right here.
No, I think it does. Knocks out.
Hey, it kind of smells like cotton.
Kick. Alright, so I will ask, so Wither's definitely having fun. So the rest
Even
of you
missing
having fun.
I'm good. I'm
Oh,
having
yeah.
fun.
That's
Oh yeah.
good.
I feel kind of low energy today.
Hey, it's okay. You're matching your character.
I just feel bad that I sometimes have to mute myself because I'm at work. I do apologize about that.
Nah, it's okay.
But we're missing your sarcasm.
Oh no, you have it all.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, but with that, that is the end of session 15. Oh, goodness gracious.
Or
So,
you know.